Fit to Love is physical, emotional, and spiritual fitness to achieve the happy life you deserve. From exercise to cooking, relationships, and spirituality, you'll find all the inspiration you need right here with our host, JJ Flizanes.
Welcome to Fit to Love, Movement Mondays, all about exercise, all about movement, all about you. If you have an exercise you'd like us to address on a future show, please make sure to send us an email, info@invisiblefitness.com. Enjoy the show. Today's show, 10-minute legs for beginners. What I love about in-home exercises that I teach my clients on Skype, in person, and in groups is that you can do them anywhere, anytime. You can take this little routine, which is going to be 2 exercises, do multiple sets, and do it while you're watching television, or while you're listening to a show, or talking to a friend. Well, maybe not talking to a friend, but you can try. So we're going to start off with the quadricep exercise. You're going to lay down on your back, bend your knees. You're going to tuck your pelvis using your abs. You can push with your butt, but we don't want to engage the glutes. We want the abs to do the work. So pull your abs where they're connected at your pubic bone up toward your rib cage so your lower back is pressed firmly into the ground. We're going to maintain core stability by squeezing our abs the entire time. You're going to straighten one leg out and lock your knee. This is not a kick. This is not a throw. This is a very slow, mindful pull from right below the knee. So visualize right below the knee that is contracting up towards your hip, and therefore it is pulling your leg towards you. All contractions are a pull. When you're thinking about using the muscle that you want to work, it is pulling together. So you're going to pull that quadricep into the hip flexor, and therefore it lifts your leg. You can point or flex your toe. It's up to you. Keep the knee locked at all times. Keep your lower back down, pushed into the floor at all times, and keep that core stability. You're going to exhale as you lift your leg or pull your leg. Exhale up. And inhale down, and as you lower, again, make sure your lower back doesn't come off the floor. You're going to do each leg. Let's start off with about 15 or 20 reps for each leg. You want to get to a threshold, which is really hard for you, and pass it very comfortably. You don't want to use bad form. Again, you shouldn't be swinging or throwing, but you want to be able to control that really slowly, but to the point where it's sort of burning so that you know it's really working. Otherwise, it's not going to be hard enough. So start with 15 or 20, and you can go up to about 30 or 35. And you're going to start with one leg and then just reverse. Go left, right, left, right, left, right. That'll be 3 sets. That'll be about 6 minutes for quadriceps. Now we're going to work the reverse muscle, your hamstring muscles, and we're going to stretch the quadriceps. So you're going to stay down on the floor with your knees bent, tuck your pelvis, and now we're going to visualize pushing away from the ground with the backs of our legs. If that doesn't work for you, you can visualize pulling from behind your knee up towards your butt. That muscle's pulling this direction, and because of that, it lifts your butt up in the air. You're going to go as high as you comfortably can go, and then you're going to lower down without touching the floor. Again, we're going to exhale on the way up, focus on the back of the quads, which is your hamstrings and your glutes, and then come on down to the floor. If you start to feel this in your lower back, just maintain a tighter tuck of the pelvis as you pull yourself up into this bridge position. Start with 25 or 30 repetitions, nice and slow, 2 counts in each direction. Rest for a minute when you're done, and then repeat. That'll give you 9 different exercises. That'll equal 9 minutes of exercise with 1 in between to switch positions. There you have your 10 minutes of legs for beginners that you can do while watching television.
The Fit to Love podcast show offers you 6 days a week of helpful content to achieve the happy life you deserve. Movement Mondays and Tasty Tuesdays are weekly videocasts, while Wellness Wednesdays, Thoughtful Thursdays, Freedom Fridays, and Sexy Saturdays are audio-only shows themed every week to address your holistic life and needs. If this show inspired you, we would love for you to share it and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us today. Head on over to fittolove.tv for recaps of every show, resources, and to join the community. That's FIT, the number 2, LOVE.tv. Have a fit and fabulous day.